G'day guys, Staff Sarge back again, the alternative take for the finale of New Exford, Backstab. So we did the beach fight, which is a more or less fair fight, except we're a little bit undergunned. Backstab is completely different. It's my personal favourite. Those wondering why the clan is getting their ass handed to them, this is why.
I'm glad you've taken my advice, Commander. Fighting the clanners in honourable combat is both dangerous and foolish. If we attack them the night before the trial of possession, we should take them completely by surprise. You'll still need to take your best mechs for this one. You may get the drop on them, but they are still a fierce adversary.
Okay, so this is another night-only operation. We hit Nav Point Alpha, which is where they've got their main base and their garrison. And then Nav Point Beta, which is their secondary base, which I believe has a dropship. Which is probably another Overlord class dropship, which will not be fun. So the force I'm taking, I'm not going to modify them too much. I'm probably going to rig out... Because this plays more like a standard mission, as I said in the last video. It's a standard mission as opposed to the free-for-all brawl. Which means I'm actually going to need a little bit of speed and a combat loadout. There's a difference. A brawl one is you take maximum firepower and maximum armor, and then you just need to slug away at the enemy. An actual mission requires you to have mobility. It needs you to have balanced forces. You need to have stuff for long range and short range. You need to have mobility. You need to have enough armor. All that kind of good stuff. So, just check to make sure everyone else is good. Yeah, they got enough speed. Which one? Yeah, no, they should be alright. Should be able to keep pace and stay mobile. No other changes. Alright, let's see if this goes Alright, let's see if this goes any better than the last mission.
The Falcon base camp and remaining dropship should be just over the rise at Nav Point Alpha. I doubt even these clanners are stupid enough not to have sentries out. Suggest you go to passive sensors to maximize surprise.
Roger. All units give a ready report and go passive sensors.
Bulldog reporting. Ready up. Ready up. Claymore reports ready up.
That was... I don't understand what's going on with the music.
Radar off.
Controller, you go passive.
Engaged.
It means that you're much harder to detect. I'm not entirely sure how the game determines that. Maybe it just works like ECM, so you need to be within a certain range before the enemy picks you up. It also drops down your range, but it doesn't drop down your view range or missile lock-on doesn't get affected? I don't believe it does. Otherwise we're all good. There's been a few comments about some of the audio. Ooh. Okay, so battle mechs, they're on standby.
They made us. Light them up, people.
Looks like our surprise worked, sir.
Let's knock out those barracks.
Close perimeter defense. See if you can take out their barracks before the rest respond.
A few
Roger.
times I
We
forget
have to take
this.
those barracks out fast. Hit them where it hurts, people.
They're already out.
Roger that. Roger.
Just a
Roger.
couple of
Roger.
Rokins on defense. And we go back onto the full-powered radar. So, a couple of times when I've done this, I keep on forgetting, and I think just, no, you need to knock out that air raid tower, the actual objective, fast before they get activated. No, there's actual tents in the front, which I was lucky enough to remember this time. So that means all those mechs there, we will get to salvage after the mission, which is fantastic. So audio stuff. Some of the audio clips, they seem to stuff up. Okay, not so much stuff up, but they just seem to have been recorded or put in that little bit off. Like Castle sounded like she was actually running the battle mech with us, which is weird.
Alpha secured. Give me a heading on their alternate site.
Yes, sir. Uploading alternate site is Nav Point Beta.
It's just kind of off-putting having those kind of minor stuff ups in this, considering how good all the most of the voice work is throughout pretty much most of the game. Harassers, which require apparently 2 laser shots. There we go. That's a lot of harassers.
Target destroyed.
I quite like the mini Gauss. That's what I'm looking at. It's just like, not too sure. I mean, the Gauss rifle is designed to fire a huge shell that instantly fucks up everyone in a mini one. I mean, yeah, it's got extra ammo, but yeah.
Target destroyed.
No, it does work really well. It's got a nice fire rate. It's got plenty of ammo, so I haven't had issues with it running out yet. And why are they using Infernos?
Target destroyed.
It's supposed to be.
Detected.
Oh, there's
detected.
Nova Cat.
Roger, Spectre. Roger, 6. Roger, lead. Roger,
What else we
lead.
got there? Oh, it's her again. Right, well, we found out where they were camping out for the night. Just park here,
Freebird
let everyone
scum!
else...
You are
Oops.
honorless dogs and will die as such.
More correctly, we are hounds, Star Colonel. Kell hounds, and you're trespassing in our backyard. Prepare to learn the error of your ways.
You will learn humility, pup, as you scrub dirt from my mech armor as a bondsman.
Castle
Oh,
confirmed
that's it.
contact with
This one-
2nd
this
Heavy
one
Star and
was-
dropship at Beta.
Another one bites the dust. Target destroyed. Take that. Target destroyed.
So Mech Mark II, an assault mech, and there's a Rothgar dropship? Huh, I thought that was an Overlord. Oh well. Mech Mark II, because we didn't get much of a look at it last fight. It's a Mad Cat that's been rigged up in the assault mech. Instead of using lasers, it has Gauss rifles. But overall, otherwise it's pretty much the same as a Mad Cat, except they come with jump jets standard. Does it really do anything? Well, about as much as any other mech with jump jets like that, that summoner right there.
Punching out.
And wait, what's the Marauder? I'm going to assume that he accidentally wandered. I think I shot Claymore then. My bad. I think he wandered within range of those Rothgar, of that Rothgar weapon load. Oh, I wandered into range of the Rothgar. Shit. Dark Serpentine. So Rothgar's not as heavily armed as a Overlord, but still, Gauss rifles and PPCs, they'll fuck you up. She's dead yet.
Star Colonel Thastus
There we go.
eliminated.
Roger, 6. Roger, Spectre.
So that's
Roger.
overall a much easier fight than at the trial, because of the fact that, you know, you're catching more or less unawares and there's only one star as opposed to two, but they're backed up by a Rothgar. And it's so big and immobile I don't even need to lock on. And my guy's even shooting it? And I ordered them to, they better start. I can just get these hills in the way. I'm getting close. Maybe the weapons... I'm not too sure about the firing arcs. They seem to be... I don't know how to describe them. Slightly off. So maybe I... can't cross that hill. Let's try this way. There we go. This is exciting, isn't it? Like, engaging a dropship is supposed to be, you know, the most harrowing thing ever, and yet, at the moment, it doesn't really seem to be doing much. I mean, it's got a vulture here just plinking away at it. Or actually, maybe the dropship's plinking away at him. Yeah, the dropship's just plinking away at him, which is weird. Getting some distance. So again, you target the nozzles with full firepower if you can get an angle on them, which I've only just done.
It's over for them, whether they know it or not.
And you stay away from it when it explodes, because that happens.
Target's destroyed.
Castle, this is Spectre reporting all Falcon units neutralized.
Acknowledge. Broadcasting update to Calhoun Liaison. Great work, sir.
Well, that's the end of this little clan incursion.
Excellent work, Commander. Those clan bastards got just what they deserved. Mercnet is buzzing with news of our success. Whenever a Merc unit takes down clanners, it can't help but be good for business.
So she's a lot happier now that we decided to do it the Innisphere way. So we got some infamy, we lost one mech, had one damaged. At least Shredder got out alright. And we got a whole load of salvage. Weapons, mechs, the whole thing. So, although we actually lost money in terms of actual, like, cash earnings, that salvage more than makes up for it. So as you can see, we're all done here on New Exford. So what have we got next? Well, the only real ones are Hesperus, which has a Steiner mission, and that's it. And then we've got Wernicke, which has just got a Davion mission. I'm fairly certain before going to Solaris, which we still obviously have to do, before going to Solaris there were options for both Steiner and Davion on both Wernicke and Hesperus, so I don't know why it's showing. I mean, I would assume it would show one or the other. So So I guess, I mean, we could always go to Solaris, but I'd really like to have RD beacons first, which we still don't have. Fantastic. So Solaris is probably not going to come next. Come to think of it, what I'm probably going to do is for the run with Ramirez, I am going to be going to Vernke. I'm going to go with the Davion plot. The Davion plotline? Yeah, whatever. The Davion playthrough. So Vernke is the only one that has it, so we'll go to that one, and then we'll probably actually take a swing over to Solaris afterwards, regardless of whether I get the RD beacons. So what am I going to do about Steiner then? You see, this is the point. We're actually at the point of the game where we need to pick a side, Steiner or Davion. So Ramirez and the Thessalonica Guardians are going to go with Davion. What I'm also going to do is I'm also going to have another group of the Thessalonica Guardians who are going to go with Steiner. Gonna have to finish up with those guys. So as the end result is that we're gonna have two separate playthroughs going at the same time, and I'm just gonna hot swap between them, basically show you both sides of the coin. So on that regard, we will be leaving New Exford, we'll be going to Vernke, and we'll be wrecking some of Steiner's shit. See you guys around then. Mech of the mission for Operation 20 is Smoke Jaguar's heavy support mech, the Mad Dog. Codenamed the Vulture by the Draconis Combine, who, again, were the first state to meet this new war machine, the Mad Dog is a pure fire support missile boat. Equipped with a pair of LRM-20 racks with ample ammunition, it can put down heavy fire both directly and indirectly against the enemy. Backing these up are a pair of medium and large pulse lasers, not so much for point defense like other long-range designs, but rather to deal a finishing blow against any targets already hammered by the missile racks. It's also quite nimble for a 60-ton design, though the armor is quite lackluster. Most alternative configs are also designed around the missile bays, either SRMs or ATMs, the weights saved used to beef up its secondary armament, such as the Bravo upping the large pulse lasers to the ER version. The exception is the config C, which removes the missile racks entirely for a pair of stubby arms mounting a Gauss rifle each, but no backup weaponry, making it a pure sniper mech. The version used in Mechwarrior 4 is sometimes referred to as the Mad Dog Mark II, because of one major design alteration. Instead of mounting a medium and large pulse laser in each arm, the Mechwarrior 4 version puts the mediums in the chin turret and the larges in Timberwolf-style arm mounts. Otherwise, there is no difference. There is also no truth to the rumors that Mad Dogs are equipped with 1.5 click range missiles, 360-degree torso twist, or an arse escalator.